So in this video today, guys, I'm going to be showing you guys how to install lace closure with a quick weave, so stay tuned. So ladies, right here, what I did was I braided my hair down and I placed the Moroccan Oregon Oil Weave Wonder Wrap on my braids before I placed the actual cap on. I'm using a nude cap because I want my closure to look more realistic up under, like I want it to look like a natural part when I part it anywhere, versus having to put concealer and things like that on the part to make it look more natural. If you wear a nude cap, you can part it actually anywhere besides the intended spot, which is normally the middle. Be sure to bleach your closure for at least 20 to 30 minutes because that once again makes it look a lot more natural. You don't have to worry about the black dots popping up. So right here I'm using the Ultra Hold wig glue. So pretty much this is used for like lace wigs if you want to keep your wigs fastened. So I'm just going to use a little bit at the top to keep my closure fastened at the top. So you'll see me placing that on there. It does get a little sticky. The way you remove the glue is you just put a little alcohol, like wherever the glue got stuck to your skin at, you'll place a little use a little rubbing alcohol on there, and you should be fine. It'll get it right off. As you can see, I'm trying to put as much as I can on there. And then right now, I'm going to start placing the glue on my closure. And I use any type of, glue I can find. It really doesn't matter what kind of glue you use. You normally can find glue at, the beauty supply, Sally's. And you want to make sure you put the glue only around the edges of the closure. Never put the glue in the middle because that'll totally mess up the look. It just messes up the closure real bad. So never do that. And you won't be able to reuse it again. It just doesn't do a good job. It doesn't look right. So just keep in mind just to put it around the edges, as you can see there. Make sure you put a sufficient amount too so it'll stay. So right here I'm just positioning myself to place the closure on my cap. You want to make sure you get it as close to the hairline as possible so that it looks more natural once you're done. Okay, and there you see it positioned right there. So there it is. You don't have to do any more or anything. It's fastened on. I'm just going to blow dry the top right here just to bond it on and seal the glue to the cap so it's really fastened. I'm going to comb out the closure. It is a pretty long closure. It's 20 inches. So I'm going to make sure there's no knots in it or anything. Okay, you want to clip that up because what you're going to start doing is installing your tracks, and you don't want any of the closure here to get entwined in the tracks. And then you want to cut off the remaining lace. Just make sure you don't cut any of the hairs. You want to cut it as close to your hairline as possible, which you see I'm trying to do here in this video. Okay, and I'm almost done with that. Alright. Some people like to leave a little lace to put baby hair. To each his own, it's up to you. And the bundle that I just showed was a 32 inch. I'm going to put the longer first. So the two 32 inches that I have, I'm going to put that I'm going to put those in first, and then I'm going to go ahead and glue the 30 inch after that. So you want to do long to short when you're laying your tracks. Right here, I'm just putting a substantial amount of glue on a track. I'm getting ready to lay them down. Make sure you put your first track as closest to the bottom of the cap as possible, because some people like to wear their hair up in a ponytail. That'll give you the ability to do so without, the bottom of your cap showing. And as you can see here, I'm just going to continue that method all the way up, cutting, gluing, measuring, and we're going forward from there. And a lot of people like to ask, will you be able to reuse your bundles if you glue them? Yes, if you take proper care of them. and you wash them properly, all you have to do is turn the track around where the glue isn't and use it and reuse it that way. And of course, if you wash it, half of the glue is going to come off anyways from the other side. So it just depends on how you lay your tracks and how you take care of them. Alright, so as you can see here, this is going to be the 30-inch bundle that I'm placing as my last bundle that I'm installing on my head. And make sure your tracks are really neat when you're placing them in your hair. Make sure they're all in line because it makes your hair look really nice and full. Okay, so as you can see, I've glued my tracks all the way up to the closure. And right here, I'm just showing you the benefits of bleaching your closure, because as you can see, I can part my closure anywhere. Right now I'm using coconut oil to put over my hair along with my ends, because it really moisturizes the hair. So keep that in mind. Use a good moisturizer when you're getting ready to flat iron your bundles, because it makes it look a lot more silkier. I like to use natural oils because I find that it makes the hair, it just works better. It just makes it look better to me. To each his own though. As you can see, I'm flat ironing here. I'm using our trending topic Slide and Vibe flat iron. Okay, so I'm done with that side. And I did set the flat iron to 470 degrees. I did have the vibration method on. So for those of you that do have the flat iron and you guys know how it actually works, that's what I had it on. So, but you don't have to put it that high. And you don't have to put the vibration on. That's just my preference. Okay, so I'm actually done here. And this is the outcome. So I have, once again, two 32-inch bundles, one 30-inch bundle, and one closure. So 3 bundles and 1 closure. Now I'm using our Brazilian straight here from our Noble line.